Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Nice to see you all. Had a very eventful week. Picked up a lot of video games, including a second copy of Aragon. Finally got that secured. I will be streaming that on Friday. Hope to see y'all there again for more of that shit. In the meantime, though, we have actually good video games. Today I'm streaming the finale of Pseudo Regalia, finally. I've been really meaning to get back... What? What's that? What? You're kidding! I wasn't informed of that! Shit, I have to play more Shovelware. Oh, I wasn't expecting that! I was hoping to play a good game! Well, I guess looking forward to that. Yeah, I've got my stack of Shovelware here. I thought it was just for show, though. I thought my producers were threatening me again. But no, apparently that's tonight, so hooray. I did have other things to talk about before we started, though. They just announced this funny thing called Nintendo Music, and that service has got me thinking about this song again, which is one of my favorite Wii songs of all time. But Nintendo has never been content to put their music on, like, to do anything the normal way, so of course they weren't content to put their music on streaming services. I'm sure they had their hang-ups with this or that, not getting enough revenue back from it or some shit, so they decided to just own their entire pipeline and make a whole separate app for their music. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that they've got deep cuts like this song, or Metroid for Famicom Disk System specifically, or shit like that. The selection's a little paltry to start with, but that's the Nintendo. I wouldn't go that far, but it is bizarre that they're doing it their own way. Considering we've got Sega and Capcom and Konami and I think even Square Enix all putting their music on streaming services just like normal people and normal companies doing normal things. In fairness to Nintendo, it is a pretty good app. It does its job very, very well, and it has a feature that most music apps don't, which is that you can loop songs. That's a really good feature that Spotify would never add in a million years, but, I play this song in particular because there are many YouTube rips of it, but there's only like a couple of them that are actually extended, and both of them don't extend it right. So it's good to have an actual real source of this song that can be extended. Does it have 1.2 Fire Temple or 1.0 Fire Temple? Great question. I have no idea. I haven't looked into it. Does it even have Ocarina yet? That's part of the problem, is that the selection of songs is really thin. And, like, there's some Mario. There's, like, 2 or 3 Zelda. Let me look at the app here, 'cause I already have it downloaded. Ocarina of Time is on here. I wouldn't be able to tell you which version of Fire Temple it is, but it is on here. I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that Mario Kart 8 has all of its DLC, considering Splatoon 3 doesn't in the app. That's bizarre to me. Need for Speed games always have their music on streaming. They used licensed music. Yeah, exactly. I'd post a shovel, but there's no shovel emoji. Criminal! Unicode, what the fuck are you doing over there? You're not even gonna give us a soda can or a shovel or something? Throw us a bone here. They do have a bone emoji, right? Of course they do. No, but this Nintendo Music app follows up a couple of, like, completely out of left field announcements. We've got Alarmo, which I have zero interest in. Nintendo Music, of course, and then Xenoblade Chronicles X remake out of fucking nowhere. I would have totally expected that to be on the Switch too, but apparently not. Still waiting on a respirator emoji. Oddly specific, but yeah, I'm surprised there isn't one of those. Alright, so for tonight, since I'm doing Shovelware, hooray, I have this lovely lineup of video games for you that I made a whole chart for and everything. Our first game of the night is going to be a 68, so it is supposedly okay. It's supposedly a just fine video game that is, you know, whatever. The one after that is 56, great. And then the one after that doesn't have a rating. The first two games are for PlayStation 2, and the last game is for PlayStation 1. And the fact that the PlayStation 1 game doesn't have a rating doesn't concern me so much, because I don't know how Metacritic goes about aggregating those scores, and this game in particular, I don't know if it actually went out to any magazines. Which should say a lot about it. Wonder how the Xenoblade port will perform since even Breath of the Wild has its frame issues. I think there was a Wii version, though. Xenoblade Chronicles X was on Wii U, so I would imagine the Switch would run it about the same. Probably. Let's see, do I have anything else to talk about? No, I think we should just get into the shovelware, huh? Get to the shit that we're here for? Oh boy. Hey, am I ever gonna play a good PlayStation 2 game, by the way? Because all I seem to have played on stream so far is shovelware and shit, and shovelware and shit. And Aragon, which is... Aragon. Talk about more stuff, I got a microwave, more pizza. Maybe we can run this song out. Xenoblade Chronicles X required, like, optional free DLC asset packs that made stuff load faster. I forgot about that, yeah. I imagine that'll be less of a problem since it's not loading from disk anymore. It'll be loading from either system memory or just a cartridge, which is just a fucking SD card, basically. I read they proposed to add a shovel emoji. I did hear the recent proposed emoji set was pretty interesting. I just forget what's in it already. That information went in one eyeball, out the other. Teach the chat about private key, public key encryption. See, my first thought when I hear that isn't actual private key, public key encryption. It's fucking Nuster, or however you pronounce it. Jack's favorite funny little, decentralized social network that he decided was the best thing when he abandoned Blue Sky. It's like, forget Blue Sky, I'm gonna be on Nostr, everybody uses it. No. No, you're not. Who the hell is using Nostr? Jack. Nobody else I know. I actually did some research into this and figured out that it is almost entirely primarily used by crypto heads. So that should answer your question. It is the most libertarian social media in existence. I'm sure there are some people on there being normal. I'm good. I'll pass on that. I like Blue Sky well enough. I like Mastodon well enough too, I just wish it wasn't like that. There's a radish, shovel, harp, leafless tree, paint splat, fingerprint, eye bag's face, and some flag of somewhere. Interesting, okay. Blue Sky is pretty nice. It is. It's still my favorite one. And, I guess as far as stream updates go, Blue Sky will probably be, from now on, where I do the most frequent updates, with Mastodon as a mirror. So, if you want stream updates in the future, I will still be posting them everywhere that I do, but Blue Sky is probably going to be the place that I post them first. Especially for things like if I'm running behind, like tonight. Alright, that's enough talk. Let's play a video game. So, you've probably figured this out from the title by now. I know Corby said it earlier. Oh boy. This is our first game that I would consider Aragon core, in a lot of ways. In that it is a game based on a movie based on a book. I hear the movie this time is at least of better quality. Licensed shovelware movie tie-in video game! Hooray! I also verified all the discs work this time, so we're not going to run into any funnies. Welcome to the stream, everyone. It's time to suffer. Got back just in time. Perfect! I talked for just long enough. Imagine being on Nostr and being the one normal guy just not clued into being surrounded by crypto bros. Yeah. Right, let me swap memory cards. Just in case I ever have to come back to this video game. Does it say what video game it is yet? I don't think it does. I think most people have figured it out by now, though. There we go. Traveler's Tales made this one, and I'm probably going to have to skip some intros so that it doesn't play a movie scene or something. Also, since I haven't said it to everyone yet, it's good to see you all tonight. I love, like, there's a certain point where there's too many people in chat for me to individually say, hey, welcome to the stream, but also, I love seeing all of your individual names.